For those of you who are at my place or are getting close, you've let it cake up for too long and you don't really know what to do about it. I pray this and I ask you to do this because I've had to make the same decision. Be bold enough to ask God for the wire brush. It's a little too late for the broom. We can't just brush it off and be able to move on from every little thing as it comes. Now it's caked up and now we're in big patterns of sin and now we're going to have to ask for this thing. Be bold enough to step out and ask for it. Honestly, it's going to hurt. Every scrape is going to hurt and it's hurting for me. You know, you're going to hear from people how you've hurt them and, you know, when you admit the things that you've done wrong, and you're going to have to admit, you know, maybe some big lies or some of the addictions you've had, the things you've been doing behind closed doors, the things that you've been doing to sin against your own body, whatever the case is. Like, it's going to hurt to admit those things, and it's going to hurt to hear what people have to say, and honestly what God has to say. But come to God and ask Him for this thing, because here's the deal. The desire of my heart is to be clean and to be close to God and to be able to have Him radiate through me and seriously be at peace and have His joy. That is the desire of my heart. Not to hurt people, not to destroy my own heart or destroy others. That's not worth it. I want God to be radiating through me. I'm really tired of living in the pattern of sin. I'm really, really tired of it. And you know, here's the thing. God's going to be able to use us no matter where we're at, even if we're caked in dirt. He still uses me for whatever reason. He's still using the music. He's still using worship and things like that, and that's great. But He would be able to use me 10 times more if I was pure, clean, and just ready and spotless. And that's what I'm excited for, because this thing may hurt right now, and I might have to be going through an interesting process with this puppy. But I'm really excited for what the end is holding. I'm really excited for being able to be clean, and I pray that you guys are in the same boat, that you're tired of living the way that you are, tired of living in sin, tired of being dirty and caked up. It's not worth it. Be bold. Ask God for the wire brush. It's going to hurt, but let it happen. Take it as it comes. A way that I'd really like to be able to help you guys out, and honestly help myself out, is I actually started a fan page called A Daily Dose. Now, I know it's a cheesy title, it's the cheesy Christian thing, but stick with me. I want it to be a place where we can be honest with one another, that we can be honest with God, we can ask for prayer requests, we can ask each other to pray and things like that. And I actually really want to do this because I think the number one way we can break this pattern of sin and break the way that we've been living and break the way I've been living is to be in the Word every day. And you know, I struggle with that, and I know a lot of teens do. So I want to do this. I'm gonna be putting some verses up and chapters up every day that I've been reading, and I'm gonna put my response to it and say what I thought and maybe my favorite verses. And I pray that you'll do the same. I pray that you'll highlight verses as you read along, and you'll put those verses up. You'll say how you feel about them, whatever the case is. I'm not a scholar. I'm not trying to fill you guys with knowledge. I'm just a kid who's trying to wrestle with God's Word, and I just want to be closer to Him. I want to draw near to Him, and I pray that you do too. And that's all I want to do this site for. So check it out. Become a fan of A Daily Dose and come join me. Join me in this path of breaking the patterns of sin. It's not worth living this way anymore. Let's change the way we're living, and let's support one another while doing it. Send me your prayer requests. If you got anything, I want to be praying for you. And please keep me in your prayers as well. I need prayer. We all do. I love all you guys. Join me on this journey, wrestling with God, wrestling with His Word, and I pray that you guys have a good rest of the night, and that you'll check the fan page out, A Daily Dose. I'll catch you guys later. God bless.